All right, so this is the second shoot that I'll be using my Osee Megamon 15S that I got. It worked great on the last shoot just as a director's monitor, and I'm testing it today to get an idea of what the color fidelity on it looks like when we use the wall, because sometimes with some of these cheaper panels, the colors on the wall look a little bit weird. So here, I'll show you the setup today. Mo, the studio manager, was able to kind of pre-light, or at least set up most of the stuff that I asked for. So 600C with the light dome 150 quarter, or actually he's got the full diffusion on here. We'll have to see if that's enough output. Going through another quarter grid, and then obviously our subjects there. F22 in the back, and then the flag there helps cut some of the spill from the key light onto the wall. That key light can give it a little bit of a glare. And then this table or stool, riser, whatever you want to call it, helps with getting the bottom of the back of the stage out of the shot and sort of bringing the talent up a little bit higher so it looks like they're entirely in that virtual environment. F22 is the backlight, and I guess he added this little kicker here. And it looks like we're running wireless boom and labs for audio. FX6 is the A camera. Normally we don't use the FX3 on the wall because it can do some weird stuff. It doesn't have the ECS 30 setting like I had talked about in one of my previous vlogs. It's one of my favorite features here. So that little, let's see if I can do this. There. Basically, this all just sort of holds together as one. And then for the back, I think this comes down, and then this part goes like here. So the back is weird. Like, I don't know why. It's just a weird design. Maybe I can, like, yeah, see, like, I don't know, you know, I guess you can put stuff here, but I feel like this Velcro is going to break eventually, or at least go bad. Going with an office theme. We're going to try and get the company's logo on there, sort of embedded in the photo, so it looks like it was part of the image. So far, this is what we're looking at. I really like this Osee monitor. So my focus page, my director's page. I'm going to put a decimator on the back of it so I can get like a quad split into the SDI1. Anyway, you can see 4 different camera feeds.
Competitors hesitant to invest in their own growth. That gave us a unique opportunity to expand. I came to understand that the real motivation behind starting Bowman was self-actualization.
When Mo gets bored, he just likes to add things to the camera. So we're doing 3 monitors today. All right, so that's a wrap on day 1. We have one more day. We're flipping the light and doing some different backgrounds, obviously. I'm gonna go home, dump all the footage, and yeah, that should be it. Today I booked a travel gig in New York with actually a new repeat client as an assist, so I have to book the travel there, as well as run through some info with my grip who's coming. He'll be driving up a lot of this equipment here to New York City so we can shoot some interviews. So tonight I'm doing a little side work for my buddy Donovan, who's filming a little bit of this concert, doing the A&B camera while he runs around with the gimbal. And yeah, so this is the type of stuff that I like to do in my free time, is just more work. I really enjoy working with cameras, obviously, so this is something I want to try and reach out and do as much as possible.
Improve our margins and to better serve our customers. The second area of investment for us is inorganic growth, but where that inorganic growth provides a foundation for.
Doing another photo gig today. corporate real estate, some more warehouses, interior, exterior, 5 frame bracketed photos. And yeah, I got 2 buildings to do today, get paid my normal DP day rate for this. So yeah, works well, helps me fill the days. All right, we are all loaded out. And there's a surprise in this Sackler bag, actually. New 8 camera alert, new 8 camera alert. Let's go to the spot though. All right, I think this is where I'm gonna live for today. This will be my background here. This thing doesn't do great on grass. Okay. Alrighty. Finally did it. Went ahead and bought an FX6 just because I needed an 8 camera, and I'm already loving how I just keep it built. I pull it out of my doctor's bag and I have a frame up instantly. Like, I don't have to worry about opening my orange case and putting the V mount and all that crap onto my FX3. I can get my A cam up, and then the FX3, my B cam, I can wait and I can send this off to the client right away so they can sign off on this shot. So yeah, loving this so far, and I will obviously keep you guys in the loop with how everything works with it, and if there's any issues. I'm hoping I don't have any problems. But yeah, I'm going to switch out the V mount to gold mount, and then I'm thinking about getting the mid 49 battery plate that just came out that's hot swappable. So it actually has a battery in the plate, and you can pull the V mount off, put a new one, and the camera stays live. So yeah, we will see. I got to set up the rest of my stuff here for this interview, so I'll just time lapse that out. All right, so quick little rundown of the setup. Using my 35mm Leica for the cowboy wide shot. Should be something like that. I'll probably put my subject somewhere around here, trying to avoid this pole though. That's why I moved. I was originally over there, but this is giving me a little bit more. The leading lines are a little bit nicer. More of a diagonal as opposed to flat into the water. And then, I mean, the tight shot, I don't have my subject yet, so I can't even really tell, but this will probably just be at 70mm, and then, you know, maybe even tighter if I need to. But yeah, I mean, it's been really great. This is, honestly, it was one of my fastest setup times ever, just having this ready to go. I mean, I actually cut, like, I think 10 to 15 minutes off my build time, you know, just having that doctor's bag. So this is something I should have done years ago. But I've got the Bluetooth speaker set up here. I won't be able to vlog during the interview because I need my phone. The producer's FaceTiming in. I've got the speaker there. And then that way she can just conduct an interview and I can focus on the cameras. I brought the reflector, but, you know, there's not really a whole lot I can do out here with lighting. Especially with my cowboy shot. It's so wide that I would need a massive floppy or a lot more diffusion. So that's why I just picked a nice shaded spot. We'll get some runners in the background. And yeah, it should be pretty nice. Client signed off. So, pretty easy day today. Today is yet another drone day, but it's a little bit different this time because I'm flying FPV for a concert. Today's my prep day. I got my new iFlight Defender X2. It's basically just a Nevada without GPS, and it flies with all my DJI stuff. So I'll do a video on this soon, but I'm loving it. It's not in angle mode, so that there's like no risk of flipping over the crowd or anything like that. And it's been great for this first project. So I just shot a test to the first warehouse. I'm headed to the second warehouse now. And yeah, I'll put those test clips in. I'm trying to decide if I should fly in wide or super wide because I want to have the gyro information, but I also really like the image that comes out of super wide because you can see a lot more. So I'm sort of testing those out today, seeing which one I like better. I think I'm going to go with wide because they're going to want a steadier shot, but we'll test it out. All right, so this is the second warehouse. There's the stage. We'll have a bar over there. Obviously where I am is gonna be all people. So my guess is that I'll be able to set up behind the stage, but I need to confirm that. Yeah, it looks like there's It's a fenced off area. All right, I'll have to confirm that. Yeah, look. Is fun fact, I actually took photos of this place for one of my corporate real estate clients when it was being sold. It used to be the BET Studios headquarters in DC. So these used to be film studios, and now they're just turned into venues. Hopefully you can tell that went well by the videos I just put in, but I think this is going to be a pretty cool project, and they're sponsored by Red Bull too. All right, so for some reason I had it set to ultra wide and it wasn't recording gyro data. I went and tested those shots, but I'm here with my buddy and I switched it to wide and everything's looking good, nice and smooth here. And it's kind of funny you're asking why I'm in my car. It's because we have a nice fishing trip, secret spot.